probably need to get up and clean up your room.
Not today. Today's the Sabbath day.
When are you going to take out the trash?
But Dad, in Exodus 20, it says, neither you, your son, or your daughter shall work on the Sabbath day. So I don't have to work today.
Hey, you need to turn off this TV and get in there and wash those dishes.
But why? Dad, I told you so many times. Today's the Sabbath day.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you. You need to go in there and do your chores.
Dad, this is the last time I'm going to tell you. It's the Sabbath day. Dad.
Yes?
Where's my iPad?
I have it.
Why?
Because it's the Sabbath day.
Can I at least have my TV?
What do you need your TV for? How are you going to watch TV on the Sabbath day?
So basically, you took all my stuff because it's the
Sabbath day. Yep, that's right. Because it's the Sabbath day. What does the Bible really say about the Sabbath day? Here's what it says in Exodus chapter 20, starting at verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath day to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you, nor your son or daughter, nor your male or female servant, nor your animals, nor any foreigner residing in your towns. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, but he rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. The idea on the Sabbath day is founded in the 10 commandments that Moses gave to Israel when he gave them the law. There are 3 things I want you to remember when it comes to the Sabbath day. Number 1 is that the Sabbath day is supposed to be a day for resting. In the same way that God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and then he rested on the 7th day, God wanted them and he wants us to rest. This is something that helps us. Jesus himself said that the Sabbath day was meant for us and we weren't made for the Sabbath. He emphasized this as he healed people on the Sabbath when certain religious people didn't think he should be doing anything. The Sabbath is meant for us because we need rest. God wants us to rest. Whether you rest on Saturday because you think that's the end of the week, or you rest on Sunday because that's the day that Jesus rose from the dead, or you rest another day because that's the only day that you have off. The important thing is that you remember to rest because God wants us to rest. The second thing is that the Sabbath day is meant for remembering. If we forget to rest on the Sabbath day, it's a whole lot easier to forget the God who rested on the 7th day. And practicing the Sabbath day would cause them to remember the God who created them. Remember that God created and then he rested on the 7th day. The third thing the Sabbath day was meant for is that it was supposed to be a day of relying. It was about remembering what God has done for us and relying on what God can do for us instead of our own works. Instead of working yourself to death, you are supposed to rest in God, remember God, and rely on him. Take a break. Somebody who works and works and works and works, they don't believe anybody else can do it. For us, we rest because we know God can do it. Because he can work through anything. We can rest. It's going to take some humility because you're going to have to rely on God to work out some things while you're not working. In the same way that he did for the children of Israel when they practiced the Sabbath day. So if you're going to practice the Sabbath day, make sure you practice it for resting, for remembering, and for relying on God.